Which were the main reasons for EIRMA to hold a common conference with EARTO?
So there's a number of connections today existing between member companies of EIRMA and institutions which are organized within EARTO, various research and technology organizations. But we wanted to take it to another level and basically also express that as both being part of the European, if you will, infrastructure for research and development and innovation, that we also have a common interest in developing an agenda that we can also both, on the one hand side, communicate to policymakers, but also within our own organizations that there is a strong link between the public research sector and the private industry. And so I think this conference is a perfect expression of that.
Yesterday you discussed the topic of Europe as an Eldorado for innovation. What are the main learnings?
Europe as an Eldorado for innovation, of course we put a question mark behind that. It was a bit of a provocative statement, since we do know that there are other places around the world where R&D is very strong and where innovation policies are very effective. So we wanted also, I guess, a little bit get out from our various member companies a view of what do you think is a unique strength of the European environment compared to maybe other parts of the world, where can we improve, and what maybe actually is already world-class in what we do. If you ask me about the main findings, I think there is a couple of things that truly stand out. First one is the level of trust among various partners along the value chain, and you may also include public research organizations, in Europe is stronger than in many other parts of the world. We do work in consortia, we do work in partnerships much more naturally than I've seen this with companies and institutions elsewhere in the world. The second piece, of course, is the diversity that Europe offers, right? Diversity is seen as a key ingredient today in effective innovation policies and effective innovation practices. Europe is by nature very diverse. Look at the 25 member states and beyond. So I think we got to capitalize on that. And the third thing is Europe has a grown and very strong and very capable infrastructure that includes research organizations, but also includes what industry has built up over the years. We just got to be better in accessing it, making it easy for everybody to work with everybody else, that we don't have to redo the investment each time and really basically have a joint benefit. So these are the couple of the highlights that came out yesterday.
What are the main benefits for companies to join EIRMA?
So EIRMA is unique in the way it operates and in the value proposition it offers. EIRMA truly is a network of R&D managers, but really of R&D practitioners. And as much as you can read books today and you can go to conferences that are dealing with the subject of innovation management, the true learning is often peer-to-peer. It's when individuals who have gone through an experience share those experiences, learnings with other individuals. And EIRMA tries to get them together, have very topical conferences, and then foster intense exchange and interaction. And I think we do this, quite frankly, I think, as the only institution that brings together industry. So I do think that's the major benefit that EIRMA brings to its member companies.
Do you have something to add?
I think it was an outstanding conference here today. I think the idea to couple EIRMA and EARTO in this event also brought us, I would say, great participation from both ends. And I do hope very much that we can redo this at some point in time. It's not necessary to do it as an annual basis, but if we could do it biannually or triannually, I would be delighted. So let's make that part of the agenda.